I am super excited because Cody brought his camp stove. I was kind of in a rush and didn't bring mine. But I'm really... So, we're using this camp stove that I've never used before. It's brand new. Is that right, Cody?
That's right.
Somehow that doesn't seem right. Woo! Got it. That's how you do it, YouTube. I'm all about doing things the right way the first time.
But still skipping the instructions.
Who needs instructions? I was hoping it was a self-lighter.
Card.
Now I have to go get my lighter. As I was saying, always turn off your burner, your stove valve, before you start your fire. Always use waterproof matches when starting a stove, especially when you've forgotten your lighter. Yeah. Woo.
It's got a striker on the side.
Oh, it's got a striker on this. Always use the striker on the side. Woo. Nice. Ooh. Thank you, Cody.
You could start a forest fire with that match.
Yeah. Holy cow. It's like a flare. Perfect.
Wow. I'm gonna lose my front wall teeth.
Cold protein bar. It's just in the morning, yeah.
And as my buddy Brian taught me, always have coffee in the morning and everywhere. He carries a stove with him everywhere, and he would stroll through boulder fields with his cup of coffee in the mountains. Casual as can be. Thanks, Cody.
Welcome.
Made my morning. My final breakfast cooking tip is don't even bring a spoon. Who needs a spoon when you've got a package? Ooh, hot. Hot fire. Hot. When you've got a package to stir. Your delicious drink. Smells exotic. When you're out looking for missing people and wanting to beat that morning traffic, I've got a little bonus tip. Try eating a protein bar instead of taking a long time to have a big, delicious, tasty, salty, savory, unsweet, delicious breakfast. But a protein bar will work too. Got a late start out here this morning searching for a Zitzewits. Ooh. Kind of hung out at camp and enjoyed ourselves. Tyson wanted to see the bones I found yesterday. He wanted to get a closer shot of them. It was kind of out of focus in the photo. So I'm gonna stop by there and then we're gonna head to the south end of that big rock area. Rock field. See what we can see down there. We're crossing some new territory in here though this morning. Each way we go, there's some markers up here that are likely from the SAR team.
You going to that rock cropping out to the right?
So we've come to the edge of these
Gorgeous.
a series of sinkholes, or lava pits where it drops off significantly, and that's kind of the brush that I got into yesterday, that viney maple. And he wants to make it out to that island out in the middle. And I'm gonna let him go check that out. Not let him. Well, I don't know that I'm gonna join him. It's really neat country, but I kind of want to stay up here on the side. Although this big area here, this swamp, would be interesting just to go through. I'd want to get all my gear off though to go through it, because this viney maple is just a mess. Really hard to get through. And we're on this kind of relatively clear flat area, but then you can tell where there's a drop off in a hole because it's covered with viney maple.
It just covers the floor.
What was it?
I was looking in this hole, and there were two dots, glowing dots. The sun is shining perfectly and it's being split by something up here, and they just leaves two dots down the hole. Look like reflective eyes.
So what we're coming across here is a trench. I think this might be the one that they were actually following, because it's headed in the right direction. North. And he said it kind of just ended in trees, and one went to the left and the other to the right. And you can see what a really near Goose Lake seems like. But if you just veered back into the lava bed, that lava field,
It looks like there's another deep one over here.
these are deep holes. No wind coming out of here, a lot of gnats.
Down in there.
Potholes. Alright, I do not know what these formations are called, but it is rough and wild. Ouch! Those rocks hurt so bad. It's also pointy under that moss. What was it?
I guess it was wet and it was a bunch of ants. I don't know what they're doing right there. Oh, look at all the
Aphids?
It's a home of aphids. That's what I put my hand on. Heck.
Almost up to the 65 road here, and I'm just amazed again at the variety of landscapes. Just new, different areas. I have almost not seen two areas of the lava bed that are the same. And this area, there's huge swamps in this area that they're just so thick. It'd be really difficult to search thoroughly. So many places you could fall. But I don't know what to say. We spent some time, did what we could do, and we're off. Out of here for today.
Hiking out through the woods toward the lava field, and then in the lava field. Just fun. It's been probably years since I've done something like this, and yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of a bit of a personal challenge to see if, how much I could get through that environment. I'm a pretty big guy. And, it's kind of, a good challenge, a fun challenge out there, and super rewarding to see such an extreme environment and be a part of it for a while. Beautiful. And then certainly to reflect, on the search that, to be a part of that, and to learn more about the circumstances that they were facing, unusual weather, an extreme environment, and just thinking about, how that could happen to anybody out here. You get in trouble really quick, but it's also their desire to see the cave and to be in this environment. I'd certainly see how that's such a huge draw, because it's just really amazing place to be a part of and to see and experience.
That was a good search. We covered a lot of ground. We have a huge amount of ground to cover still. Endless. Those swamps were covered with viney maple that are so difficult to get through and see through, and you could just spend a huge amount of time searching those and never see everything because you're so blinded. I'm so grateful for Cody and Tyson coming out here to help out. That was a huge factor as far as safety and as far as just more eyes to see, and just good to spend time with friends, of course. So I'm going to go examine this footage, put it together, and look at setting up another outing coming up. And I'm really looking forward to searching some of those same areas that I missed, and then getting out into some other areas on the big lava bed. So look forward to seeing you next time. In the meantime, if you like this video, please subscribe, like it, share it with a friend, and be safe.